Proof in their own words. June 12, 2019 by Anna von Reitz. From the first salvo, my objection to what the Michigan General Jural Assembly and other such groups have done is that they have attempted to include U.S. citizens, both United States citizens, territorial, and citizens of the United States, municipal, as part of their membership. I pointed out that our states of the Union don't allow any dual citizenship and never have allowed dual citizenship from the first blush, because the founders considered dual citizenship a built-in conflict of interest. There is also biblical injunction against it that the land law is bound to honor, no man can serve two masters. Almost immediately, I was attacked for taking this stand and pointing out this requirement, yet it is clearly stated in Article 4 of the Constitutions that states cannot act as states of states, and it is indicated from the fact that no mention of any other kind of citizenship other than state citizenship is ever mentioned in any of the Statehood Compacts or other documents related to the formation of our states of the Union, and it is also implied by the existence of the original Confederacy formed under the Articles of Confederation. If states could act as states of states, that is, as incorporated entities, they would lose their sovereignty. They would, in effect, be demoted to the status of a mere commercial corporation like any other commercial corporation on the planet, and in fact, there is language admitting that fact. The government, by becoming a corporator, see 22 U.S.C.A. 286e, lays down its sovereignty and takes on that character and status of a private citizen. It can exercise no power which is not derived from the corporate charter. See, the Bank of the United States vs. Planters Bank of Georgia, 6L ed. 9 Wheat 244, U.S. vs. Burr, 309 U.S. 242. Therefore, no actual state of the Union can be incorporated. The states can charter corporations to act in their behalf, just as they did when they created the states of states that were members of the original Confederation, but the states themselves are attached to the physical world and geography of the land and soil. In their sovereign capacity, they are utterly unique. This is also the common sense of the issue. Just as Ohio cannot act as Wisconsin, and I and my sister are not the same as each other, even though we are closely related, there is no such interchangeability in the natural world, nor is there in the realm of sovereign states. Thus it is literally impossible for me to be both a Texan and a Wisconsinite at the same time. There is only one of me, just as there is only one Texas and one Wisconsin and only one state citizenship possible. Federal citizenship is an entirely different animal, allowing numerous possible attachments, as these forms of citizenship merely represent obligations of shareholders of incorporated entities. You can easily be a shareholder in two companies and you can be indebted and subjected to various vicissitudes by their board of directors, too. This is in fact part and parcel of how Americans have been enslaved and defrauded. Our turf and our natural home is the land and soil of our states of the Union, each one utterly unique as we are ourselves. This is our position of strength. This is where we rule, and it is as state citizens that we control the operations of our states. This is the natural political status that we lose when we adopt any dual citizenship offered by the federal corporations, and here is more proof in their own words, thanks to Karen Gore. The Oath of Office Title 5 U.S.C. 331, 332, 333, backed up by Title 22 CFR Foreign Relations 92.12 to 92.31 and Title 8 U.S.C. Section 1481, the public official relinquishes his national citizenship and are thus foreign agents as stipulated under Title 22 U.S.C. Chap. 11 Section 611, Loss of National Citizenship. Public officials are no longer U.S. citizens, but rather are foreign agents and must register as such. The United States citizenship being lost in this case as national citizenship, the citizenship of the soil jurisdiction of our state of the Union. It's the United States, not the United States, being discussed here. So when we cross over the invisible line known as the bar and act as public officials in the federal system, this means that we are acting as elected officers of a foreign corporation incorporated by a foreign government, and thereby becoming foreign agents. This is the same circumstance reflected by the Foreign Agents Registration Act, FARA. Just the fact that there is an oath of office involved should be enough to tell us that we are on foreign ground, because our biblical land law forbids the taking of oaths. Thus, it is impossible for us to assemble as Americans, impossible for us to assemble our states of the Union, and impossible for us to exercise the sovereign dominion of our states so long as we cling to any foreign office or political status as a shareholder or officer of a foreign corporation. This is a conflict of interest and kind that neither the law nor common sense can allow. If I am a shareholder in a commercial corporation that stands to gain from controlling a state's natural resources, can I be trusted to administer the state's resources for the state's good? This is why our state assembly members must forswear U.S. citizenship of all kinds and why only those who do so can invoke, inherit, and operate the states of the Union. This is also why all these foreign commercial corporations on our shores have been anxious to confer their citizenship upon us, so as to muddy the water and hobble us and keep us from exercising the rights and prerogatives our states are guaranteed.